Hi guys, welcome to Epsons Pro. Welcome to another tutorial video, and in this video I'll show you guys how you can set up Google Ads conversion tracking on your Shopify store updated method. And when I say updated method, meaning that after the update of Shopify checkout extensibility, the old method is no longer working, and the code which you were adding on order status page, if you have seen my older tutorials, is no longer compatible and it's no longer tracking the purchase total value, order ID, and currency. And in this video, I'll show you guys step by step on how you can do that with the updated method. So that's the documentation here. If you can check that out, I'll put the link of this documentation in the description. And they have showed how you can set that up using Google Tag Manager. It's a pretty complex documentation where you will need to have some kind of understanding for the code. But the tutorial which I'm recording right now is super simple and you can easily implement that without needing to understand any code. All you have to do is just follow this video and you'll be able to create conversion tracking on your Google Ads account, and you'll be able to track total order value, your transaction ID, and the currency of the order which has been placed on your Shopify store, and you can successfully pass these values to the Google Ads. Okay, so that's my development store, guys, and I'm going to set the conversion tracking on this development store. Before moving on, guys, I would like to give you a request to subscribe this channel, because that will help me create more content for you guys, and it's the only thing which I'm asking from you guys. There's no subscription or anything, or you don't have to subscribe to any newsletter in order to get this code which I'm going to provide in this video. All you have to do is just subscribe this channel, and after you subscribe this channel, you will be getting a lot of free tutorials where I have shown multiple ways to create cool looking sections. Just like you can see on my store, I have this section which works on auto loop, and I have the mega menu, and I have the transparent header which looks really cool, and we have multiple other sections on our YouTube channel which I have created for you guys. And here's the other icon slider and the lookbook section. So multiple sections you'll be getting. All you have to do is just subscribe the channel. Okay, now let's move on to the tutorial where I'll show you guys how you can set conversion tracking, right? So that's the backend of my development store. And previously, if you have implemented Google Ads conversion tracking, what we were doing is we were setting that up using Google Tag Manager and adding the code on order status page, which is now post purchase. So if you go to settings, and if you go to checkout and scroll down, here we have order status page additional scripts, which is deprecated, meaning it's no longer working. So previously we were adding Google Tag Manager code to get the value of the order which has been placed on your store. But we will now implement it through customer events. So here's the option, customer events. Click on that, and now we will add a new custom pixel. Click on add custom pixel, and I'm going to name it purchase. By the way, guys, if you are new to Shopify and you want to sign up to a new Shopify and you want to create your own Shopify store, there's a promotion going on through which you can sign up, do your Shopify store for just $1 a month. Yes, just $1 a month. Sign up through the link mentioned in the description. Okay, now let's add the pixel. I'm going to click on add pixel here. And now here, these are the instructions. I'm going to remove that. And let's go to the code tutorial. So that's the code which you will need to add. And this is the customized code where you will be able to get the value, which is the total order value, transaction ID, and the currency. All these three values will be passed on to your Google Ads account, right? And the link to this blog will be in the description. So you don't have to buy or purchase anything for that. Just click on the link in the description, copy this code, and add to your customer events pixel which we created. Perfect. And after pasting this, we will need to replace our GTag ID, which is mentioned on 3 spots. So you can see we have to replace these 3 GTag IDs. And now we will go to our Google Ads account and create conversion tracking and add our GTag ID here. Okay, so that's my Google Ads account, and I'm going to click on goals and then summary, and then click on new conversion action. Once you click on that, click on website. Here I have my store URL. What you have to do is just replace it with your own store URL. And once you do that, click on scan and then scroll down and then click on add a conversion action manually. Once you click on add a conversion action manually, from this colon optimization drop-down menu, select purchase, as we are setting this for purchase. And now I'm going to name it purchase. You can name it whatever you want. That's for our own reminder. And now make sure to select this use different values for each conversions, because we'll be getting this value dynamically from customer events which we are adding on our Shopify store. On count, make sure to select every. For click-through conversion window, engage view conversion window, view through conversion window, you can set it to maximize. So click on that, click 90 days here. Then for this one, click on 30 days. And for view through window, you can set to 30 days as well. This depends on your own preference. So what does this mean is that if someone visits your store from Google Ads will save the cookie value till 90 days. And if someone buys the product after 89 days, on the 90th days after watching your store initially from the Google Ad will track it as a conversion, right? And Google will understand that the viewer who bought this product came from the Google Ads. Okay, now click on done and scroll down and click on save and continue. Okay, once you do that, we have these options set up with a Google tag, use Google Tag Manager. So we will do setup with a Google tag. Now click on setup. And here we have our G-tag ID value, which we will add on our code here on these three spots, right? So let's copy this and replace this value. Perfect. Now click on save. After saving, click on connect. Then click on connect again. Okay, now we will test our code that whether if it's working fine or not. And in order to verify our Google tag, we will install an extension called Google Tag Assistant. And it's the legacy extension, not the latest one, but this one, Tag Assistant Legacy Extension. So install that extension. Click on Add to Chrome. Click on Add Extension. And perfect. Now we will pin this extension. And now we will add a test order on our store in order to check if our code is working fine and it's passing on the value to our Google Ads. Before making a test purchase, make sure to click on this Tag Assistant extension. And from this drop down, select here, validate all pages, and then click on done. Perfect. Now our Tag Assistant extension is ready to record any events in our Google Tag code. Perfect. Now I'm going to add a test purchase. So let's add a test order for this product. Okay, our test order has been placed. Now click on this Tag Assistant extension, and now you're seeing that it's the global tag ID which we added. Make sure to match it with your Google Ad. So it's 711654861 in my case, which is same as this G-tag ID here, right? And now when you go to Google Ads conversion tracking in this extension, you can see all of the data. So here you can see the conversion value, which is 39.99. So So you can see here the order which we place is for 39.99. And we can also see conversion ID and conversion label and our conversion currency. And a little more information which we can pull is from here. So if I click on URL and then click on this icon here, you can see all of the information, the URL, and so that's our order ID. That's the total value of the order, and that's the currency, which is passing on to Google Ads. Now we can, if we copy this order ID and search it on the backend of our store, we'll be able to see which order it's being referred here. So click on orders, and then let's search for this order. I'm going to search this, pasting the order ID. And now you can see we are seeing the order which we just placed for the test purchase. And that's it, guys. Our Google Ads conversion tracking has been implemented. The code which we added is completely working fine, which we tested through Google Tag Assistant Legacy. If you're still having any issues implementing this tutorial, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and I'll try create as many videos as I can to make sure that you are implementing this completely fine. Until next video, have a great day.